You've been told that fruit is the healthiest way to start your day. But what if that morning bowl of sweet, colorful fruit is secretly spiking your blood sugar, stressing your liver, and putting your heart at risk, especially after 60? The truth few seniors know for decades. We've been told that fruit for breakfast is the ultimate healthy choice. It's light, it's natural, it's packed with vitamins, and yes, fruit is nutritious. But when it comes to aging bodies, especially those over 60, there's something no one tells you: too much fruit in the morning can silently sabotage your metabolism. In today's video, we're diving into the science behind why a fruit-heavy breakfast may not be the best idea for older adults. We'll explain what happens to your body when you break your fast with fructose, how it affects your brain, your blood sugar, and your liver, and what you should eat instead to protect your health. PRT1: What happens when you eat fruit on an empty stomach after 60? Let's begin with what makes fruits so popular in the first place: natural sugars. Fruits contain fructose, a type of simple sugar, along with glucose and fiber. When you eat fruit, especially on an empty stomach, your body digests it quickly, and the sugars rapidly enter your bloodstream. For younger people with fast metabolisms and optimal insulin sensitivity, this isn't a major issue. But after 60, here's what happens: insulin sensitivity decreases, meaning your body doesn't handle sugar as efficiently. Digestive speed slows down, so the sugar lingers in your bloodstream longer. Liver function changes: the liver becomes less effective at handling large sugar loads, especially fructose. Muscle mass is reduced, making it harder to store excess sugar as energy, leading to higher fat storage, especially in the belly. So when you eat a bowl of sweet fruit, think banana, pineapple, mango, grapes the first thing in the morning, you're basically hitting your system with a sugar bomb when it's least prepared to handle it. PRT2: The fructose effect. Why fruit sugar is different. Most people think sugar is sugar, but fructose, the primary sugar in fruit, is processed very differently from glucose. Here's the key: glucose can be used by every cell in your body. Fructose can only be processed by the liver. This means when you consume a lot of fructose in one sitting, like a bowl of fruit salad, fruit smoothies, or fruit juice, your liver has to work overtime to metabolize it. And after 60, the liver isn't as efficient as it used to be. Excess fructose leads to fatty liver buildup, increased triglycerides in the blood, insulin resistance, increased inflammation, visceral fat gain, the dangerous fat around your organs. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that older adults who consumed high fructose diets were significantly more likely to develop metabolic syndrome, a dangerous cluster of conditions that includes high blood pressure, belly fat, high blood sugar, and abnormal cholesterol. So while fruit may look innocent, it can quietly trigger metabolic chaos in aging bodies, especially when it's your first meal of the day. PRT3: Blood sugar spikes equals brain and heart risks. Now, let's look at how fruit affects blood sugar and why that matters so much for seniors. When you eat high-sugar fruits in the morning, your blood sugar spikes. For older adults with pre-diabetes or diabetes, this is especially dangerous. But even if you don't have diagnosed blood sugar issues, these spikes cause fatigue and energy crashes, brain fog, increased hunger later in the day, damage to blood vessels over time. Research shows that frequent blood sugar fluctuations are linked to higher risk of Alzheimer's disease, F10, called type 3 diabetes, increased risk of stroke and heart attack, accelerated cognitive decline after 65, and the worst part: these sugar spikes often come from what many consider healthy: a breakfast banana with oatmeal, fruit smoothies, fruit-topped yogurt, or just a bowl of grapes. PRT4: Not all fruits are created equal. So does this mean you should avoid all fruit? Absolutely not. But you need to be smart about what types of fruit you eat when you eat them, what you combine them with. High-sugar fruits to limit in the morning: bananas, mangoes, pineapple, watermelon, dates, dried fruits, grapes. These fruits are high in fructose and have a high glycemic load, especially problematic when eaten alone. Better fruit choices: lower sugar, higher fiber: berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, kiwi, apple with skin, pear, grapefruit. These are lower in sugar, higher in fiber, and slower to spike blood sugar. Even then, pairing them with protein or fat makes a huge difference. PRT5: The smarter breakfast strategy after 60. Here's how to enjoy fruit without harming your health. Never eat fruit alone for breakfast. Always combine fruit with a source of protein and healthy fat to slow digestion and prevent sugar spikes. Examples: Greek yogurt with berries and chia seeds, a boiled egg and half an apple, cottage cheese with a few slices of kiwi, a handful of nuts with some raspberries thyme. It right, eat fruit after your body has had some protein and fiber. Or wait until later in the day. Your insulin sensitivity is usually better mid-morning than right after waking. Make fiber your friend. Fiber slows the absorption of sugar. Add chia seeds, ground flaxseed, avocado, almond butter to any breakfast with fruit to stabilize your energy and protect your brain. Avoid fruit juice and smoothies. Even homemade smoothies can deliver too much sugar too fast, especially if you're blending multiple fruits. A large banana plus mango plus orange smoothie can contain over 50 grams of sugar, more than a can of soda. Always chew your fruit, don't drink it. Chewing slows you down and activates digestive enzymes. PRT6. Why seniors need to guard their brain and metabolism after 60. Your metabolism changes dramatically. You're more vulnerable to muscle loss, sarcopenia, insulin resistance, fatty liver, cognitive decline. A sugary breakfast makes these issues worse every single day. But a balanced, brain-supporting breakfast can do the opposite. A Harvard study found that older adults who started the day with protein, healthy fats, and fiber scored better on memory tests, had more energy, and even reduced their risk of dementia over time. PRT7. What your ideal breakfast could look like after 60. Here are a few examples of blood sugar-friendly, brain-boosting breakfasts that still allow room for fruit: scrambled eggs plus sautéed spinach, a few blueberries, plain Greek yogurt plus chia seeds, sliced strawberries, oatmeal, steel cut plus walnuts plus cinnamon, a few apple chunks, avocado toast. On whole grain bread, grapefruit slices, protein smoothie, spinach, unsweetened almond milk, half a banana, whey protein, flaxseed. These meals give you stable energy, protect your brain, and keep you full for hours. PRT8. Final thoughts. Fruit is not the enemy, but timing is everything. Let's be clear, fruit is not unhealthy. But when and how you eat it, especially after 60, makes all the difference. Fruit can be medicine, or it can be a hidden sugar bomb. If you've been starting every morning with bananas, fruit salad, or smoothie, it's time to rethink your routine. Your metabolism, your brain, and your energy levels will thank you. Start your day smarter, and the rest of your day will follow.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more useful health tips for seniors. Thank you for watching.